today on Strikeout Beer. No? We're not having fun anymore?
We're not doing that.
That's ridiculous. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 300.
300, huh?
300. That's right. This is Strikeout Beer.
Figured we would have done something.
No, we've done nothing. Yeah. We've done absolutely nothing with our lives. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What's up?
Oh, we're just living the dream, brother. We got Old School 2.0 in the house. Hello, let's go. That's right, Old School.
I sometimes miss 1.0, but just sometimes.
Yeah, but then you think about everything that 2.0 brings to the table, and you're like, you know what?
Why don't you grab me a beer instead of fiddling around your phone? So tonight we're having So Beer, non-alcoholic. It's 40 calories. It's American Light. Beer. It's beer with benefits to support your immune health, which is really wild. I think it jumped off the shelf at me. Like I said, 40 calories per can. There's 6 of them in this little thing. I guess they're skinny cans, eh? They're less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. You've got 40 calories, 8 carbs, 0 fat, 2 protein. Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, oats, hops, bakery yeast, beta-glucan. I don't know what that means.
Old School says it's about to be 3.0.
Whoa, watch out now. This thing is vitamin-packed, carbon-neutral, natural ingredients, 7 grams of sugar per can, 100% vegan, if you're wondering. Oh. There you go.
That's what I was always looking for in my drinks.
Whoa. Store cold, drink cold, live fresh. Brewed with purpose, our crisp, refreshing, non-alcoholic American Light has all the taste and none of the guilt. Consider this your friend with benefits. All right. Got some interesting stuff on here. It's brewed by the Naked Collective Limited out of Kent, Delaware.
Okay.
Cool. Best before C base. Why don't they just say bottom? They can't call it a bottom anymore?
Bottom?
Well, I got some bad news for you. The best buy date on this was a year ago.
Oh, really?
I shit you not.
What?
It says best before C base. It says 7/18/23.
Huh. So almost a year.
So we're doing a clear the fridge episode tonight.
On a beer you just bought today.
Yeah. Jesus. Apparently no one's buying this shit. What are you going to do? All right. Let's get going. Normally if it was a bottle, I'd just dump it in there. You know what I mean? Have you seen those people talk about how you got to pour a beer again? Like that, it's making its rounds again. And I just don't care. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing? How's the bar? All right, all right.
Hey, cheers, mazel, good things.
Cheers, good, fine folks out there. Okay. It's a light lager.
Okay.
Yeah, super light. It's got that NA taste to it.
I don't know what I think yet.
No one cares. All right. So anyways, what's going on, man?
Well, nobody cares, so.
Well, no, I know. It's a general question. I'm just waiting for you to throw it back to me.
I mean, I threw it to you a while ago. So, I mean.
What are you playing, Flappy Birds over there?
No, just log it in.
Log it into what? What are you logging in on?
My phone.
The internet?
Internet.com.
Internet.com.
God, you're angry today.
You remember when the internet came out? I didn't leave my room for a week.
It's because you were waiting for that one picture to upload.
It
was just one tit. Like, man,
I got bamboozled. If you thought you got rickrolled these days, buddy, you were disappointed back in 1999 or 98, 96, 97, 99, 99 maybe. I don't know. AOL was crazy.
That was before then.
Dial up.
Because where was I?
You were surfing the web?
I don't know, man.
Because remember they had 2.0, 3.0.
Yeah.
When did AOL come out? I want to know. I just got to know. It says 1989.
Huh.
I don't know about that.
Melton's in the house. My least favorite podcast. What's going on, gentlemen?
You're damn right about that.
Doing pretty damn good, brother.
We went to Maverick Harley today.
We did.
Had a couple brews. It was hot out there. Zach was ornery and didn't know how to use the refrigerator.
Hopefully that worked out for him.
I really do. Watch it. I told him, I go, don't leave it there though, because you're gonna have problems eventually. But anyhow,
he's like, it's not my cooler. I ain't got no problems.
Hopefully we got it worked out. And then while we were there, they had tacos, they had Italian ice, they had a little shoe shine place to get your bike washed, and then we popped into the cigar tent or the trailer.
Yeah.
Dude, had recliners on the end of it, and then inside was a bar with stools, and then you had the front. And the front was the place to be because that's where the AC was.
Yeah, it was.
So I was hanging out there asking questions about stuff like, what's the deal with these cigars here?
So tell me how long you've been selling cigars for. All of a sudden, Rapid Day's super friendly.
The guy had AC, and I already had about 3 or 4 beers, so I was feeling pretty good. I was enjoying myself.
You had had more than 3 or 4 beers.
Really?
Been drinking all day.
Oh, those. I don't count. I'm talking about being there. Yeah, I took Lizzie to Indian Creek today and introduced her to the old happy hour. The pitchers they got out there. They got pitchers for like $12.
I gotta love a place that sells pitchers.
I know.
Like,
I don't. Oh, I think he pulled a hamstring and said, "Oh no, he's already got it wrapped." Never mind. Yeah, no. The last place we went that had pitchers was Broncos, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it was one of those things where I was like, I didn't want to go. I got talked into it, and I told Liz, I go, "You're not gonna like this. You're gonna have a good time." And then all of a sudden, we're like, we're like, just keep the pitchers coming. And she was like,
they were like $8 pitchers too.
She was like, "Well, I'm ready to go."
Pitchers were cheap.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm ready to go." I go, "Well, that sucks because guess what?
I don't leave until this place closes now."
You know, you told me to come out. You're like, "Hey, let's just go. We'll have fun." Yeah, blah 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 blah. And then, I started to pour one on. I'm not ready to go after I've had a 1 or 2.
We were like 8 pitchers deep at that point in time. So,
Playing pool.
Yeah.
Those chicks came up. "You guys play pool?" I go, "Nope."
You guys play? I go, we did about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You're late. Sorry.
I gotta go. I got shit to do. It's like, but yeah, go out there the 3rd week of every month, Maverick Harley, and they have Outfit Brewing. They have a bar there. Really cool. Free drinks. You heard me right. Free drinks. And then like I said, they've really they brought out food. There was a live band there today.
Vendors that come out there.
Oh, Jesus, I did it again. Jesus, this thing's it's just in my way. Been a lot of fun going out there. It's I guess been a year now. So Corey Bishop, thanks so much for the like on Facebook. You too, Melton. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyways, I had a blast sweating out there, and then was like, let's just it's time to go. Let's just get the hell out of here. So, but yeah, good little afternoon. How'd you celebrate Juneteenth?
Went took the kiddo to the movies.
What'd y'all watch?
Inside Out 2.
I heard they made another one.
Yeah, pretty good. Not as good as the first one. They're both good little movies.
Never saw the first one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even get it. Like, I don't even know what it's like, emotions or something inside your head.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I have seen clips, and I like the one that were the dads because they all had the same damn mustache.
The mustache and stuff, yeah.
All these stupid little Tic Tacs running around, and they all have mustaches all of a sudden. I'm like, I like that. That's funny. It making me laugh.
Yeah, it's a good little movie, It tugs on the heartstrings a few times. Get you in the feels, It's a Disney Pixar movie, so
right before
they're going to make sure they get you in the feels.
Yeah, right before they try to push some shit on you. Hey, get away from there, Tilly. She's laying on my Cincinnati Reds. Nope, that's her new bed now. She's going to bed over there.
B from the O's in the house. What's going on? Hey, what's up, SB and OS? I see you in here.
What up? How we doing? Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that this
almost
afternoon.
canceled Disney. I was like, I've had enough of Disney. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with it. Lizzie won't let me cancel it. She said the kids watch like a couple movies on there. I'm like, well, when they come over, I was like, but we can just do away with it. I don't like their stuff. I don't like their shit that they're putting out. It's just really weird. Have you caught up on an Acolyte yet?
I'm not caught up
Dude,
on that right
I
now.
heard that show sucks so bad. I watched 2 episodes and I just can't do it anymore.
I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I heard the
I'm
next 2
not
just absolutely blow.
So, but yeah, I think I'm 2 weeks behind. So
I gave Lizzie a chance to watch it. I was like, hey, she was like, oh, I think Acolyte's on. I go, yeah, but I mean, you missed last week too. She goes, what? Really? I go, yeah. She goes, fuck it. That was how easy it was to throw off that. You watch House of the Dragon?
no, I don't. I told you I don't have HBO right now.
Come on, Alan.
So yeah, I know.
Jesus.
We'll rectify that situation. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Oh,
So just one weekend, right?
yeah, you only missed one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That one
easy
comes
to
out this
catch
one.
up on.
Yeah, it was good. I'm usually really I start bashing stuff early, and of course I don't like 2 of the characters, and they're still there. They're just a couple of twats. It's no big deal. So, but you just have to put up with them, deal with the rest. I thought it was all great. Solid opening.
I'm looking forward to it.
Solid opening.
I'm looking forward
I was
to
happy.
it.
I was happy with it.
Can't. I look forward to watching. I enjoy it.
I've been watching sports more than anything, and the NBA Finals is over. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
They beat the Mavs 4-1. Mavs got one.
They got one.
They throttled them in that one game, and they're like, here we go, and then they got throttled again. So,
but it was like halfway through the third quarter when the Boston head coach was like, all right, we're done for today.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was. And then they beat them by 18. I remember 18 because I had them plus 18.5. And then I tacked on an extra couple too because they went down just a little bit further. And so I was like, okay, plus 21 as well. So I just start throwing $5 and $10 at everything. And it's been a real fun series betting wise because you just wait, 20, 30 minutes. Mavs are down by 30. And you're like, they're not going to end the game like this. Come on.
They'll cover 30.
Yeah. And so I take the points. Yeah, Mavs just, it was a good season for the Mavericks. The Mavericks, they outperformed what everybody thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
went on a hell of a run in the West against really tough teams, and then just ran into a really, really good Boston team.
Kyrie can't play good in Boston.
Dude, that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Ever since he played for them, he walked on lucky, and they've been upset ever since then. And I didn't get to watch the games, but I listened to them. Mm-hmm. I listened to all of them in the car while I was working. And you could just hear on the radio the Kyrie chants.
Oh,
F
buddy.
you, Kyrie.
It was nonstop. They were relentless. And he was like, he made a comment about it, but he didn't make a comment like, oh, it's bothering me. He goes, oh, they're just going to do that. It's no big deal. I was like, it's a pretty big deal.
It's Boston.
Because apparently you can't handle that.
You're
missing free throws, missing shots. You're just jacking crazy shots, And they had one good game in Dallas, and then that was it. I mean, it was total domination by the Celtics. It really was.
Yeah. Just
but
not good.
Not
good.
I think I had a little chat about it. You know what? I don't think did I go live after that? Nah, probably not. But yeah, unbelievable. It was. I'll be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of basketball throughout the season because one, it's kind of boring, right? A lot of flops. Guys don't care. You'll have guys that sit out because load management,
right?
Because God forbid they run, for an hour at a time or a night or something like that. Sometimes a back-to-back, which is absolutely unheard of. Like,
right.
For them
you have to play a game 2 nights in a row.
It's so just, oh my God.
A game.
I don't know how they do it. They put we appreciate what you do to your bodies, Anyway, so it's completely reckless and annoying. Anyway, but the playoffs, I've watched damn near almost all of them. I had a real good time watching that because it was like, you had the the NBA, you had the NHL. I did it again, that fucking microphone. And NHL was a blast too. Now I thought
still going on.
I thought it was over.
Edmonton fought back.
I was gonna say that
they went like 8-1 the other night or something like that.
It was some absurd number. Yesterday it was a little bit closer. It was 4-3, but. Ever since, they got to bring that chick back. She's been around a couple times. She goes, let me set the story straight, whatever. And she interviewed on like Barstools and some other places because everybody had I got to know who this chick is and we got to get her on here,
right.
And so.
Now everyone's trying to find Hawk Tuah girl.
Yeah, oh, buddy.
She's laying low, though.
She ain't coming out?
She ain't come out yet.
Her dad put a stop to that shit.
She has not come out yet. They thought they had found a girl. And then she was like, this girl started, but she's like, everyone thinks I'm this girl, but I'm not.
Oh.
And like, you could tell, like, she doesn't have like that Southern drawl accent.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, no, that's not me.
But yeah, so I think whatever happened where, the Oilers have just turned it right back on. They're 2 games now in. It's 3-2.
3-2.
It's unbelievable. They have all the momentum. It has been so much fun to watch. I mean, ever since when they beat the Stars, I was like, these guys, hope they lose. And then I was like, they're going to get swept. I go, that's right, you pieces of shit. I was all happy about it. And, they've fought back, and it's been fun, entertaining games. I really enjoyed it. It's always fun to watch the Stanley Cup. And, of course, I looked at Liz. I was like, hey, handshakes tonight. Here we go, And then,
I mean, you had in game, what would that be? Game 5,
Mm-hmm.
They won 5-3, and Connor McDavid 2 goals, 2 assists, right?
He is
he's starting to heat up a little bit. He had 1 goal and 3 assists when they won 8-1 on Saturday. So that's a guy you don't want to get hot.
Yeah, and he is right now. So it's him and the boys going after it. Like I said, it's been fun to watch. Watched it last night. The next game is tomorrow. If Florida can win,
it's Friday.
Oh, okay.
They don't play till Friday.
Oh, they said they had 2 nights off for a travel or something like that. So yeah, there you go. Unbelievable. Can't wait. Friday at 7. They're back in Edmonton. Hey, let's see what happens, right? I mean, Edmonton wins at home. That seems to be the thing. Well, they lost it in game 3, but, oh, my God.
If they win this one,
the
can
pressure.
you go to a game 7?
But you have to go back down to Florida, but game 7 will be Monday if necessary. Ooh, buddy. I think it'd be fun. It's like shut down. I gotta, hey, we're watching the game tonight type thing. And that's what I've been doing. It's been nice. It really has. It doesn't really make putting pressure on you like, oh, we got to find something to watch or do something or whatever. It's like, no, we're watching the game. We're watching this. Right. Just like when football season's around. It's like, hey, guess what we're doing?
You know what you're watching.
You bet.
Football's on.
Yep.
So you're watching football.
Except if it's like a blowout and like 5 seconds in, you're like, you know what? I'm not watching this.
I'm done with this crap.
I've done it before.
This team sucks.
This team is awful. So, yeah, there you go. There's your sports update. Whatever.
I mean, we have more sports stuff to cover if you want to talk some more sports.
I mean, we can talk AEW. Right now, they're about to sign a contract for the championship between the timeless Tony Storm and I don't know who Hot Hiroshima is.
I think that's what her name was.
Hot Hiroshima?
Yeah.
How great would that be?
I think so.
Absolutely. And then, well, I guess you want to talk about our little RIP action?
Dude.
Oh, when I saw it come across, I was like, this is some bullshit.
So last night, the alert comes across. Willie Mays has passed.
93.
93 years old. Played for 20-plus years. Won the World Series in 54. And, of course, that's when he made the catch, right?
Oh, buddy.
He's known for the catch, the Say Hey Kid, 2-time National League MVP.
He won the Roberto Clemente trophy. It was called something else back then, but he was the first person to win it.
12-time All-Star. I want to say he's number 6 in home runs, number 12 in RBIs.
You're the baseball guy, so you should know this stuff.
I covered all this in the
roundup
in
the
recap. The recap this morning. But yeah, I mean, he's freaking.
We should do voiceovers for this. Like, I can imagine what it would say. Like,
I'd be down. I could have some fun.
I'm thinking in my head right now, like, what would be said?
But don't balk. But yeah, Willie Mays, the great Willie Mays, passed on. I mean, he was 93.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what Liz was like. Well, what 100? I go, there's other people living around here that's old as F that's still around. She didn't like that comment.
That didn't win a World Series.
Yeah, that hasn't done shit.
Right. didn't help break the color barrier, all that fun stuff, right?
It didn't do a goddamn thing.
Just nothing.
We're just
nothing.
I gotta take a picture of the dog. The dog's laying on that damn backpack. Send it to Lizzie.
Oh, but yeah, no. So he passed. Just sucks.
It does suck. When legends go down. And of course, he lived a nice, ripe old age of 93. Lived a full life, and
it's still been active in the recent years too, right?
Oh yeah.
He's still been making appearances out in public and going to games.
He's an ambassador of the sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's Willie Mays, dude. And when you see those names, and then these guys pass away, like
Barry
shit.
Bonds' godfather.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. And it's like, son of a bitch, But it is what it is, right? It's what happens. He's 93, right? And it's what happens.
He's 93. Old people die. It's just part of life. Right?
God damn it, Blue was old. That's what they do. Old people die. We're waiting for the autopsy to come back. We're pretty sure that it wasn't the KY jelly match that did it. Like, if he went out like that, I think that'd be fucking awesome. Like, he was he was doing some, charity like baby oil wrestling or KY jelly event with 2 young co-eds. Like,
he looks over here, ring the bell, you pussy.
Yeah. Blue, are you sure about this? And I was watching it on TV the other day, and I was like, they're going to flip those darts off, right? Like that. But I was like, oh, shit, it's network TV. I was like, I like it when they just...
They're not. Yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Stay hard. Stay hard, Willie.
There you go. That sucked.
It did. Did you see the Chiefs Super Bowl rings with the typos on them?
I saw them back like 6 months ago. Yeah. They got the wrong number of seed for Miami. They have a number 7 instead of number 6.
Number 6.
And I think they asked Travis Kelce about it. They were like, hey, what do you think about the,
Well, he was talking about it on his podcast. His brother. He was like, I don't give a...
Yeah, he goes, if it's shit, he goes, I don't even know why there were seeds on there, but 2, I don't give a damn. Who gives a shit about the Miami?
Whether they were 6 or 7, we still whooped their ass.
Yeah. I was like, all right, well, they're about to do some interesting shit with this table, I think.
That's cool.
But yeah, I don't. How the hell? Who's doing the QC work for this shit?
Right.
I don't even know how much these rings cost. A shit ton of money, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably looking at close to a $500,000,
dude.
I want to say they're probably somewhere like around 400,000 or something like that.
Let's see.
I don't know why that number sticks out to me. But I mean, you're paying that much for something. You think you could get it right?
Well, 30 to 50,000.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
30 to 50.
I see it says the Chiefs on there or whatever. The rings are typically made of yellow or rose gold. The 2010 Packers broke tradition, opting for theirs to be set in platinum. They're not free. The cost per Super Bowl ring can run anywhere from 30 to 50,000.
Okay.
So yeah, not that much. Jesus Christ, can you imagine that? I have to spit out Yeah, they start about 30 grand. But yeah, I just, who is the guy that's like, you know what? I did it. This is it.
Well, he's the guy in the unemployment line.
They didn't fire this asshole. There's no way.
You don't think so?
No. This is like an oversight and, whatever. She just wants to push her head up against those things.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. She does it like every episode.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
It's a fun time for all. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. Right.
I think it's funny that that's a mistake or whatever, and it's for the Kansas City Chiefs. But what the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
But yeah, the players aren't going to care. Just like, with Kelsey. Kelsey's probably your average guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. He's like,
he's already got a couple.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care. Yeah, he's got a couple already. So this is like, and then who gives a shit? It's on the inside of the ring. It's on the inside of your ring to insignia in here.
He was like, it makes it more special, more unique.
Yeah, now it's going to cost more if it ever hits a secondary market because that's a damn
or more exclusive is what he said. Makes it more exclusive. That's cool.
I almost bought me a replica ring. I was at a comic book shop.
Okay.
And they had like a whole box of them. They had a Kentucky one. And I was like, okay. And they're all $25. They had a fantasy football one in there for the loser.
Okay.
It's pink and all this kind of, it says, I suck at fantasy football or whatever. I was like, okay, that'd be kind of cool. You got to wear this at say you got to go do a nice event. You got to plop that thing on. We need more bits. We need more bits for fantasy.
Yeah, I think we can get away with more bits now that we got one guy out of the league that was always anti-bits.
Yeah.
Always.
He's like, oh, man, blah, blah. I'm like,
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not. That's it. Yeah.
He's pissed off the trophy's named after him. Can we change the name? Nope.
This is
forever.
This is who you are, buddy. We appreciate your service.
Yeah.
I love you.
You lost the first 3 years of the league, buddy. Suck it up.
Initially it was we're going to name it after you, whoever loses the first year.
Yeah.
But you went ahead and just tripled down.
But you just kept doing it.
Yeah. That was I figured
I didn't lose this year. Yeah, so
I figured that's what you wanted at this point. Anyway, there you go. Fantasy football. We just actually recorded a SP Fantasy Football we did our QB
live.
Yeah, we did a live. It was for the QB rankings. They're available on YouTube X, and they just got uploaded to Facebook. So
1 through 32.
Yep, and then the audio will drop tomorrow morning. So check it out. SB Fantasy Football available wherever you listen to podcasts. And again, if you want the video, it's on Facebook, X, and YouTube. There you go.
Hell yeah. You see this umpire gambling thing.
Yeah, and he's like the best umpire in the league, isn't he? Statistically, didn't he call a perfect game once
in the World Series?
The World Series. So everybody's getting in trouble for gambling. Everywhere you look,
he is appealing it, saying I didn't bet on baseball.
Yeah, so he bet on other things. It's one of those things where I asked Lizzie today about it because we were sitting there we're at a bar, and it was like, would you think 15 years ago that when they were showing you who's playing today, like say White Sox and the Houston, Astros, and they got the money line and they got the run line and the over under after, they're just telling you what's coming up, but they add all the betting with it. It's like, Jesus Christ, man! I think it's a bit out of control. I think it's a bit out of hand.
Yeah, it definitely is. But you just got so many people getting caught up in it, especially in MLB. It's like they haven't been watching it, I guess, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, hey, this guy's gambling. Let's take a little further look into it. But they pulled him out of a spring training game when they started the investigation.
No kid.
And so it just now
it's out.
Right. Now they did say that they determined that he didn't make any wagers on any games that he had called or made any calls to affect any of the games that he was umping.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at, okay, well, the integrity of the game is still there for those games that he called, but what was he betting on? What was he gambling on? It really hasn't come out yet.
And did he have inside information type thing?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look and say, okay, well, Angel Hernandez is calling this game, so you know he's going to blow some calls.
That's common knowledge to anybody, but you don't know which way it's going.
Is that what he was betting on? You know, the number of blown calls in a game?
Maybe. Just maybe.
I bet you can find some action on that for sure. But yeah, it's just you hate to see all these scandals just keep coming out because
they're going to keep coming.
Yeah, and they are, right? And there's going to come some things like the Black Sox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you find that a team is throwing players are throwing games. And it's going to affect things at a certain point in time. So
yeah, it sucks. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Slam me a beer. Go get me a shotgun one. Just get this party started, baby.
So you went visited a brewery?
Yeah, I went to a couple actually. Like, was it? How many did I go to? I don't know, I hit like 4 or something out of 5 or whatever it was. Anyway, so I was working at the house all day on Saturday, and then I was like, Lizzie worked till 6:30. I go, hey, about 6:30 rolls around. I was like, hey, you know what? Be ready at 6:30 because I saw that Outfit Brewing went live. They're in Dallas, Texas.
Right.
They went live, and that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, Zach said that they had a new beer called Side Chick.
Okay.
I was like, okay. So it's a shandy. I was like, it's a lemonade shandy. I go, all right, I'll come down there and check it out. So Liz and I was like 6:30, get in the car, head on down there because they close at like 8.
Okay.
But they're
close pretty early.
They're about to do like summer hours where they're going to stay open a little bit later. They're going to close like I think a certain day of the week, and then they'll work it out, right? Jesus. Anyways, and
it scares me.
He's an angry elf. And so we roll down there, pop in. We get some food from the Meat Poppy. I did a review on it as well. That's already out on Strikeout Beer. Had a couple beers. We're like, all right, let's, you know what? Let's roll into the house. Thank you. Or, it's not roll into the house. There's another place that's in Farmers Branch. It's a brewery I've already been to, but now it's a different brewery, different ownership and a different name. So I was like, okay, cool. So we pop in there because the other one's out in Rowlett.
Okay.
It's called Bankhead. Roll in, very cool, very chic, kind of prohibition type. You know what I mean? It was like
speakeasy,
yeah,
type
a little
thing?
speakeasy action.
All right,
but not from the outside, just on the inside. Like you walk up, it's a normal fucking place.
Okay,
they're on like a corner of a little swanky area. Roll in there. I don't want to talk about it again, but that's on Sunday show, so go back and listen to it if you want. Not the best time. Good food, okay beer, and then we're like, okay, so that's 2. I'm like,
2.
I'm knocking them out.
Go for the hat trick.
We go. Well, I go home. We could have just went to Three Nations and knocked it out, but I didn't. I was like, I'm tired. Sunday, she's like, it's Father's Day. She's like, what do you want to do? I was like, I just want to be left alone. Actually,
right.
That's kind of what most dads want. They just don't want to be bothered. Maybe take a nap. I posted a little meme about it. It's like I want to wake up, take a nap, eat lunch, follow that up with a longer nap. Real low key day. But anyhow, we went to Happy Hippie in Richardson. Was having a Father's Day thing where they had dad joke, come up there, dad jokes, win an award, dad outfit, and then dad something else. I can't remember what the hell it was. I think we left before it was over. But roll out there, run into Martha.
Okay.
I saw him. I was like sitting there. I go, Jesus Christ, is that Martha? And she goes, yeah, that's him. I go, you sure? So I started pulling up pictures. I go, what's he look like nowadays?
Is that where you go? Martha.
Yeah, where's the?
Got to turn around. Is he looking?
I was like, all right, that looks kind of like his wife. And I was like, well, that's the same damn kid. That's a kid.
That's a kid. Recognize a kid.
So he comes around the corner. And he looks at me. He goes, hey, what's up? I was like, oh shit. I was like, what's up? And so, hang out with him for a little bit, chat, catch up, and then we hang out, have some nachos, some food, couple more beers. Beers were freaking. They were on. I got a bottle. I got to do a beer review and a brewer review. I'll drop that next week or something like that. But no beer to go as far as it's got to come out of a glass container, like a growler or whatever. I got a bomber. I didn't get a growler.
Right.
So anyhow, hang out there, and then we're like, well, let's go. Let's see what's going on out there, And so we're in Richardson. Well, what's down the street? It's four bullets.
Okay.
And I love that place. It's such I don't know, man. I don't want to call it a dive or anything like that, but it's like it reminds me of Kentucky.
Okay.
Going to like an old ass place. It's like old cinder blocks on, whatever.
Walk in there, you're related to everybody in there.
They got shit everywhere. And that's only happened like twice. But anyways, got shit everywhere on the walls. It's like it's English beer, for the most part.
Yeah.
Pop in there. They got a Father's Day deal going on. You got, $15 for 3 cards. You get 3 any pools in the house, any drinks. They got stouts and some other shit. Live music going on there too. They had live music at Happy Hippie. And so we're like, all right, we're just chilling, talking. At the damn dogs. Goddamn dogs were there. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. If you want to know, go to the Sunday special. Go to minute 20. I think minute 20. I start talking about that. It's pretty. Yeah, I was like, son of a bitch, dogs. Anyhow, it's like, but so 4 freaking breweries this weekend. It could have been 5 or 6, but I was like, you know what? I'm done. Got home. I had to get home to watch House of Dragon. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that, like I told her, I was like, I think this is something we're going to go back to doing, where we hit up maybe a brewery or 2, that we haven't been to. And I was trying to think of a strategy on how to do it. Cause I'm on beerandbigd.com, right? That's a great website. That's not our website. It's a website here in the Metroplex, or for the Metroplex, talking about all the beers by county, by beer, breweries, brew pub, things like that. And so I was like, plan of attack, I think I'm going to go A to Z, T to B on this one.
Okay.
And so I'm going to hammer out each one in Collin County. I'm going to hammer out each one in Denton County, move to Dallas County. And we're halfway through the year. I got a good sneaky suspicion I could put a hell of a dent in this thing and go check out places that I didn't even know existed.
Right.
And that was one of the things. Like, I'm just typing in breweries near me that aren't in, but they pop up all the time, and you want to catch them before they close down. I even hit up Scooter, Scott Lambert. I was like, hey, man, you want to go to Keyworth sometime? And I haven't been to 3 Wide yet. And he was like, yeah, let me know. I was like, okay, cool. Because I was asking about brewing beer. It's been a while since they've done it that I've noticed. Because usually we get the invite to come out and, drink a shitload of beer.
Right.
We do a little bit of work. We drink a lot of beer. So I want to get back out and do that. It's something we've really gotten relaxed on, I think, here within the past year, because we get used to. And you know what? I'll tell you this. So it was Father's Day this past weekend. I hope you had a great Father's Day, by the way.
I did. It was a good one.
You know what we were missing this weekend?
Brutal.
I saw it. I go, there's something missing. And I was like, there's something not there this weekend. I don't know what's going on, but there's something off. And I was like, you know what? I got to go to I'll just go to the memories. I'll go to Facebook. I'll go to Memories for Strikeout Beer, and sure as shit, I was like, oh, that's it. I was like, oh, damn it, I miss you. I miss you so damn much.
Because they opened up on Father's Day. We went to Brutal Day number 1, Father's Day.
Sweating bullets. I'm hungover as shit. Got drug out to North Richland Hills to
got a line going all the way around the building. I
don't mean to interrupt. We'll get right back to it. You know who I ran into yesterday? Gina.
Oh,
at the building. She come pulling around, and I could just see a silhouette of a body, but it looked like her. I go, and she stopped, rolled down the window. I knew you. But yeah, dude, I go ahead. Yeah, brutal.
But yeah,
my goodness,
sucks.
I miss them. I miss the guys out there, the gals out there. Eric was just one of a kind. His wife, the pizza was good. The food was great. The beer tenders were awesome. Oliver's now at another place.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's doing I saw him and a couple of dudes, the Pantico boys, Dr. Jekyll's. Left. They were at Odd Muse. I guess they were discussing what they were going to do or doing, and Zach said something about it as well. Oliver's he's with another group now. And so he's still doing, and it's like, what? It's great. I'm glad to hear it. And I told him, I was like, Eric's still brewing, he's doing a little homebrew type shit. You see it all the time. I was like, there was some, I'm telling you, I was like, the first year, man, the beers were immaculate. They were perfect. They were we had a live show out there in September.
September 11th.
And dude, every beer on that freaking menu was amazing. We had guys that don't even like beer. That's like, this is freaking, Boner lost his mind with Snosberries.
Snosberries.
Yep.
Yeah, it was,
And I miss them. I do. I miss them, and I hate that they're gone. And they every single weekend you see a new brewery close. You know what I mean? And it is for different reasons. You know, it's different reasons.
Like you got Deep Elm that's closing the tap room, but you're still going to be able to get the beer,
Yep.
you know, out in the stores. You know, Monsters decided to do away with the tap room and just sling the beers out in the stores. But yeah, sucks.
I didn't realize it, you know, costs so much to operate tap rooms. I guess more employees, right? You got to pay more employees. There's more liability there, and
there's a lot.
You know, food if you got to do food, you know, and
they did food. They had some good food out there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they did the brewing the love something that the
labor of love
thing, and we went to that in one year, and I was like, this is awesome. I had fucking blast.
But they hadn't done labor of love since COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, COVID changed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but that's also right around the same time that they sold, right?
Yeah.
So they weren't running it anymore. Monster was running it. So yeah. What are you gonna do? But
you know, here's one thing you can do. And we say it a lot, and it's like you go out and support these places. You go out to the breweries that you love, and you try new breweries as well.
Yeah.
You might love some other place, but then you gotta, you know, you support by going out, showing up, and then there's free ways of doing it as well. It's liking, sharing, you know, talking about word of mouth. If you have a good experience, you talk about it. You know, you don't, review bomb some joint, but yeah, I mean, just we talked about this. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing, babe? We talked about it years ago. And it was one of those things where I was like, dude, there's too many breweries in the Metroplex. I go, eventually something's going to happen. And you see the super slow decline where everything's kind of coming back down to earth. But there's still a ton of breweries. Yeah. You can throw a rock and hit fucking 10.
Because we just had Funky Picnic that shut down not that long ago. Mm-hmm. Brutal, you know, Deep Elm.
Yep. Just and more, and that's just around here. You know, there's more when we follow all these other, you know, the Oklahoma, Arkansas, and stuff like that. Even, you know, across the country, you got places shutting down. Like Steam, though. Steam's coming back.
Oh, are
Steam Theory? Yeah, somewhat. The guy I think that owns, what's he own? He owns something. He's like, yep, bringing it back. Original logo, everything.
Nice.
You know, original everything. You know, so they're going to be back. I still have it. The 6 are in the fridge.
Oh, jeez.
You know what I mean? Like, I still got, because I was like, I'm buying it. They don't exist no more. I was like, let me just go ahead and grab it.
Yep. We're going to grab it, hold on to it, and try it again a year. I think it was like we were going to hold on to it for a year, but yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot. And, you know, some of these places you go into, what the hell is that?
A bag under the table that I kicked.
You go to some of these breweries and there's a couple people in there or something like that. You're like, oh, man, you know, and hey, that's just, you know, if they're not distributing and they're not doing this and that and trying to keep the thing moving, and you stop showing up too, like shit, you know, these places aren't going to last forever. You know what I mean? Yep. But there is something, there's a recipe for success, right? There's some breweries that you go into no matter what day, what time, they're banging.
You got to also carve out your niche too, right? And have your thing that you do and that you do better than anybody else, or that you do that nobody else does, right? Sometimes it's just about doing something that nobody else is doing.
Those donkey shows, that brings
that definitely brings in the crowds, right? But
people just like weird shit like that.
They do. Man, they do.
They don't like the other weird stuff though, but they like that weird stuff. Like the other weird shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm not staying here for this shit. I gotta go. I got shit to do. It's like,
that dude scares me. I gotta go.
I mean, all right, let's go. What's next? What do you got? There's your sentimental moment of the night.
Yeah.
Let's get the Hawk Tuah girl up.
Oh, man. She's taking the internet by storm. Hawk Tuah. I mean, what can you say? It says it all, right?
You know, you said that. Let me try to find the original video because you said there was so much more to it. I've only seen 5-second clips, and that's all I've seen.
Yeah, I've just seen 5-second clips of like all the different questions that they asked her, and it's just each and every question just gets it. The answers are they're just all great, right? You're just like, okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try to play it. Let's see if it works. You know, it's not gonna work.
Put some cans on.
You know it's not going to work.
It's
nothing ever works on my computer.
No. We always try to do
share
things.
Screen,
and it always fails.
All right, we're going to do this. We're going to share audio too. Wait, did you hear that? You didn't hear when I played it. Let me double check real quick. Hold on. Let me just do this. Okay.
B from O. I've seen the Hawk Tuah girl memes that have totally been lost about it. Well, you gotta see the video.
Yeah, you got to watch the video. All right, let's just see if this works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, okay, sorry.
Then it doesn't.
Yeah.
And then this is a failed experiment.
It's always a failed experiment. All right,
we'll discuss our favorite peanut butter cookie recipes.
What's one move that makes a man go crazy every time?
Yeah, I don't need the remix, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah. There's a lot of remixes out there, and
look, that's the original, and then that's what you bring up is that other crap. Like it's like some dude playing fucking drums. Like,
he's hitting a remix on it. Right?
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, she's taking the internet by storm.
I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was on like Reels or whatever the other day, and I'm swiping it. Everything is her, and I'm like, okay, what?
And then you see the video, and you're like, oh, hello.
I mean, I seen the video. Yeah, no, she's a very cute young lady.
Yeah.
Who's
down to party.
Yeah, she likes to party. Alan said he saw the whole video, but
I haven't seen the whole video. I've just seen clips. Again, I've caught different clips of different questions.
But she's getting, by the time that happens, that's the last question it has to be, because her friend's trying to wrangle her ass in.
Oh, no. Her friend, at one point, her friend's showing her off and twirling her.
Jesus Christ.
They're there to party, you know. It's what she's Hawk Tuahing. Yeah. And you've seen like the campaign shirts now, Hawk Tuah 2024.
Yeah.
Right? Spit on that thing.
Well, let's see if I can get I don't want oh, Jesus Christ. AWN actually tells you the meaning. Do we need to dumb it down like that?
I mean, there's probably some people who need you to dumb it down.
Hold on, let me. So I got a longer video here. So
yeah, but that's another remix because that's not in the right spot.
No, it's not. But I'm going to give it a go. We're gonna
give this a go and see what happens.
I think so. I'm gonna see what happens. This is so stupid. This is where we're at as culture. This is culture for us, I guess, at this point. All right, we're gonna share. All right, we're gonna.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Let me add it, and then I'll. All right, so you ready? Dude, these remakes are stupid.
Yeah, I had to look it up after seeing the 59th meme about it.
What's one move that makes a man go crazy?
To which one woman replied, You get her, right?
She's like, you get me? She is a hick.
She is, yes. But here's the thing about it is, no one knows who she is yet. Like, she hasn't come out. Yeah. Like, she's still in hiding. She's not out there, you know.
She's hilarious.
It's going to get out there. She's going to get out there. She's probably going to make a video, right?
Dude, they already found the chick from the Oilers game that flashed her junk, and, like, she was already being interviewed the morning after. You know what I mean? Like, they found her very quick. And they were like, this is why you don't ever want to meet your heroes.
Didn't see the video, just Googled the explanation of it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. It's and of course all the reels and everything else is like, hey, what did dads really want for Father's Day and all that shit. It's like, it just goes on. And you'll watch like, I don't know, 10 videos in a row where they have her green screened in.
Green screened in. There's like, one where it's the Mike Epps one that I showed you. Yeah. Where afterwards he mics up, so I'm just trying to figure out how to, get that sounds like a good time. That just and then there's another one where like right after it's llama spitting, and as before each one spits, you got her going, you got a Hawk Tuah spin on, and then it's just llama spitting in someone's face or something like that. It's been fun. It's the one thing everybody in this world can agree on right now and rally around. Yeah. And when the world can rally around something, you got to embrace it and go with it.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that she's a cute young woman, but also like that. I don't know if it's what it is about that accent. But that accent just gets me going.
That accent does, yeah.
But that's just being from the South and living in the Carolinas and Kentucky and all that shit.
Accents in general do things, right?
Yeah, I would say so. But yeah, she's like. She's such a hick about it too. It's like so great. Like,
oh yeah, no, she's
She just wants to party. But yeah, you were telling me you saw other clips. But I'm like, holy shit! I was like,
oh, we'll have to check those out after the show.
Yeah, there you go. Like,
I'll look
maybe
them up
we'll just do
a
we'll play them all for Patreon and do like a quick reaction or something like that. Jesus Christ! Yeah, it's like, oh God. All right. Yeah, no, her dad definitely stepped in and shut that shit down. Like,
or he's proud, and he's the one selling the Hawk Tuah 2024 shirts.
He's the guy selling the fucking shirts.
You never know.
Maybe.
You
never know.
You don't know until you ask.
Oh, God.
So if anyone knows who she is, we'd love to have her on the show.
Yeah, she'd be nice to talk to.
Yeah,
see what's up.
Seems like a nice young lady.
She's probably close to Tennessee. She's definitely from they said Nashville, so she's from the area. I would
be from the. You can bet that Tuah was probably tobacco brown.
Ugh.
I know vapes these days. The kids vape, so
a lot of vaping.
Mm-hmm. A lot of vaping going on.
Saw a dude in a Hawaiian shirt vaping at a Maverick Harley event today. I was like, huh, look at that fucking guy.
Just as you just keep pissing on people who are trying to live their lives.
Yeah, just trying to live his life. I'm like,
guy's out here just living his best life. He's got the Hawaiian shirt on. He's got the buttons down. He's got the hamburger meat just kind of hanging out, just kind of chilling. And you're just like, look at this fucking clown. What'd this guy do to you? He didn't do anything to you.
Look at this fucking clown.
You're like, shit. You know what? You see that guy right there? Yeah. Fuck him. I'm like, whoa.
I didn't say
that. What'd that guy do?
Oh, God. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I don't think so. I didn't know sandals was still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
It said $200 per person or whatever, per night or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. All inclusive resorts?
It said you get $250 resort credit. I don't know why you need resort credit if it ain't.
Oh, I guess that ain't all inclusive.
Yeah. No. Snowman in the house.
Snowman, what's going on, brother? Hope everything's going good.
Give it that old hot Tuah spell. Jesus. I don't know what the deal was. I was like, man. When I was watching, I don't know what's going on there.
But I like it.
I like it. There's something. There's something. This chick's got something.
I don't know what it is, but she's got it. This is something I can rally behind for 4 more years. Right? Let's get it going.
Why not? Why not? Getting stronger every day. Nice.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. So apparently you got a problem when you ask someone a question.
I meant to take that out. No, it's
it was highlighted, circled, exclamation point, a bunch of lines drawn under it.
I don't know if you've ever asked someone a question. It could be as simple as,
I literally just asked you a question.
What do you want to get? What do you want to eat for dinner? Or, hey, are we doing this today? Or whatever it is, right?
Yes, she does. That's actually one of her quotes was, she.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, we can't talk about that, but yeah. She doesn't like to make eye contact.
Oh, Jesus. Ask someone a question, they answer with a reason why they did it. That's what I said. Like who gives a F about the story? I just want to know what you're watching or what you want to eat. And it's like, hey, you want to do this or do that, or if you want to, whatever. They're like, well, they give you like a reason behind it. Like they don't answer the question. They're like, are we going to, well, I thought we would do this or do this, or I don't know. Jesus Christ. I'm like, hey, are we going to watch this? Oh, I thought we were going to watch this and watch that. Just say fucking no then. I don't need to hear. I don't care about anything
So let
else.
me get this straight.
Hold
on. Because what I'm hearing here is you're getting an answer.
No.
Listen.
I'm getting something else.
Hey.
It's a yes or no answer.
Hey, are we going to go play golf today? And you respond back with, well, I thought we were going to do this, this, and this.
The answer is no or yes. Yes or no. Like, hey, we're going to have hot dogs tonight for dinner. Well, I thought we were going to say the hot dogs for like 2 nights ago, blah, 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 blah.
They're telling you that they didn't think that was the plan for tonight.
Yes or no. I just want to know yes or no. Are we doing it or not? Like, Jesus Christ, I don't need to know. I don't need to know all this other shit. Just let's move on. Let's get it. Let's go. Just do it. I don't care. Let me tell you, I've walked the fuck out of the room getting crazy long answers.
I know you.
Like Tilly's getting all woken up. It's all right, Tilly. It's all right, Tilly. You want to come up here? Come here.
Oh, jeez. Making her podcast debut. We've got Tilly. No one can see her because she's in front behind the computer.
Yeah, well, she's all right. Yeah, she was sitting over. She fell asleep on your little thing that you brought over here.
Your backpack.
Yeah, my
That's
backpack.
yours. I gave that to you.
Cincinnati.
Red's backpack.
Yeah. She's a little bitty thing. Look, see how little she is? Yeah, she's tiny. Yeah. Lizzie's probably losing her mind right now. Like, oh my God, that's my baby.
That's my baby. My baby.
Look, I keep her right here. She'll go to sleep. Oh, she likes beer, though.
So you have a problem if you ask someone if you're doing something, they're like, well, I didn't think we were doing that. I thought we were doing this.
Yeah.
That's a problem for you.
Yeah, I don't care. Just say no. Just say nope. Just say nope. I don't care. When I hear, I thought we were doing this, or I thought we were probably doing this or that, or what? Oh, buddy, I'm out. I am freaking out. You want to go back down on the ground? Yeah. You gonna stay up here and sleep? Yeah. We had Murph in the house, and he'd always sit in that corner or behind you or under the table, and it was like, there you go, baby. Look, right back down.
Yeah, she was sleeping. She's pissed at you right now. She's like, jerk, I was asleep.
Well, I heard someone coming around the corner, at negative 4 miles an hour, and I didn't want her to get all startled by the doors and shit slamming because I married into a door slamming family. Okay. Like the people that I'm with, they must be very passionate about doors. They love slamming doors. I mean,
maybe they just don't know their own strengths.
Maybe. I mean, I think that could be that as well. But yeah, no, I think so. When I'm like in here and I hear a door slam, I'll get up and open my door and fucking slam it one more time. Like, Beep it bob it. I thought that's what we were doing.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing.
See, what I thought was no. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, no. If I ask you a question, it's like yes or no. Hey, you want to have hot dogs tonight, or you want to go to Chili's, or hey, we watching blah blah blah. I don't even like. Well, I thought we were gonna watch the Goldbergs, or I thought we were gonna,
Well, they're telling you. Well, I thought we were doing this, and you're bringing up other ideas.
No, I want to watch the Goldbergs, or no, I want to watch this, or no, I'm streaming tonight. No, I'm going to the bar. No, you know what I mean.
So you don't want them to give you an option. You just want them to tell you what to do.
Yeah, if we're doing this or not. I don't want to hear about all that other shit.
Well, they want your opinion because they thought we were going to do this. Well, I thought we were going to do this. Would you rather do that other than this? And they're just trying to... Yeah, no? Okay. So, Lizzie, stop being considerate.
Yeah.
And
just tell me what you want. Just shut up. Shut up!
If he says, hey, are we watching the Goldbergs tonight? And you thought you guys were going to watch, the new episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, or
I've never seen that.
Something like that. No, I don't even know if that's a real show.
Oh,
I know there's Real Housewives shows, but I don't know if there's one of Beverly Hills. Seems like there would be, right?
Maybe.
Just be like, no, we're watching this. Whether he wants to or not, that's now nothing.
Yeah.
That's kind of a pet peeve of mine as well. I thought we were going to do such and such. No, I'm letting you know things at this moment have changed, and this is what I want to do.
Yep. No, she moved underneath my chair. Yeah. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I was like, and here recently, oh my God, dude. So recently, not only is that like driving me crazy, but the no listening shit. You're like when you go talk, like you walk in a room, say something. Hey, I got to do this today, this and that, or whatever, and then all of a sudden the response is nothing to do with that. It's just something that they're not listening to you, right? They listen to 0%. I got a box in that living room that says she didn't listen to me 1 second. That's a Funko Pop that I didn't even mind.
That's just them letting you know things have changed.
Yeah.
And now we're doing this, and we're not doing what you wanted to do.
I walk in there.
So make up your mind. Do you want them to tell you what you're going to do or not?
Yeah, I walk in. I'm like, hey, Jesus Christ, this meeting I got is absolutely insane.
Old school. Maybe they were just making small talk just to be your friend and let you know you are important.
No, because they don't listen to what you have to say. Like they just kind of like you talking to them just reminds them to say something.
Let me just also fill Old School in on this because apparently he hasn't caught on yet. He's talking about Lizzie here. He's not talking about anybody else.
There's other people too,
but Lizzie in this situation. Okay,
I've had other people at work.
There's not another person in this world that he's asked what they're doing for dinner or what you're watching on TV or anything. Okay, this is 100% RD bitching about Lizzie. Just so we're clear.
I wish I would have wrote down the example, because the example was like, I got to write this shit down. I was like, this is unfucking believable. But yeah, no, it's like the whole, like, you know, hey, it's like I'm sitting there talking about something, or walking there, hey, you know, or even if it's like lunch, like, man, I'm freaking starving today, man. We got to eat something for lunch. And the response is, this meeting's absolutely, you know, I got to redo this. And these people, these employees are, you know, this and that. And I'm like, damn, I guess I just did. Maybe I said it in my head.
Or he doesn't care about lunch because he's got other things that he wants to take care of. Maybe it's her way of letting him know that she listens to him and he's important.
She doesn't listen to me at all. So anyways, yeah, so she ordered the wrong damn thing that I was like, I asked her to order. And then, you know, it's funny, we were out running around today, and so I said something, and she said something completely off, like not even having anything to do with what I had to say. I got out of the car. I go, God damn it, she never listens to me. It echoes like off all the walls, like outside. We're like we're like in Plano at some mall. And I was sitting there giggling after I yelled it. I go, Jesus Christ, man. I was like, this bitch don't listen for nothing. And I think I was about to hop in the shower. You know, I was like, hey, come over. Doors open. I was like, I'm going to hop in the shower real quick or whatever. So I think Lizzie said something. I was like, oh yeah, doors open. You know,
he thinks she said something. Who's not listening now? Like,
I go, here's what I said. I go, I'm going to hop in the shower. The front door's open. You know, Alan's coming over or whatever. She goes, no, the front door's not open. I go, it is fucking open because I just opened it. So just shut the fuck up. He's like, she goes, what? I was like, and it reminded me of what was it? Hot Tub Time Machine. He goes, I love you. Shut the fuck up. It's like, I thought she was going to come to the door and kill me.
Very much also Wedding Crashers. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
You shut your mouth. Oh, Dwight Yoakam makes a entrance on that one.
Oh, man.
Doing? She's down there hanging out.
Yeah.
All right. Get those
As he complains about her not listening to him, he's like, I think she said something, but I don't know. Like,
I'm starting to return the favor. I'm like, I don't even pay attention. I'll walk out of the room for no reason at all. Like, even if I don't have to get up, I just get up and walk out of the room. Just like, all right, I gotta go.
You look at her like, big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
I just get up, and she'll, you know, that was a great. She'll be sitting there talking to me or whatever. But I'm like, I gotta get back to my desk. Why is she still talking? I keep walking to her, and she says something. I go, I'm already in the goddamn living room. I'm gone. I'm damn near a next door neighbor at this point.
Shit. That's her coming in.
That's
with
what
a
she
knife.
thought it was her. And it was Nutsack McGee over there running into shit. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's not here tonight. She's out partying with her friends, hanging out, having a good old time. So now I get to chill a little bit. Can't worry about none of that shit. Get a little hot Tuah. Yeah, that's the stupidest thing ever. That's where we are in the world. It's just so stupid. Just stupid fucking clips and reels. Whatever.
Yeah.
What else we got?
They're fun. So we got a new UFL champion.
I got it right here. Yeah, Birmingham Stallions beat the San Antonio Brahmas.
I don't know. You didn't write
25-0 for the championship. Pretty cool stuff. Like just beat the shit right out of them. That pretty good viewership. Pretty good viewership. They were talking about that. I think it was like I don't know. Did they hit 1 million or I think they hit like 800 million or something like that. I don't know what it was. It could have been 800
a million and 800. 800 million's a lot.
Yeah, 800 million's a ton. Hold on.
I don't think it hit 800 million.
We only have 350 million people in the U.S., right? 360 in the U.S. Let's see.
I don't think soccer's pulling 800 million people watching a game.
No shit. Oh, speaking of soccer, the Euros are going on right now for UFL Championship. Let's see.
Million.
Yeah, 800 million. No, 1.6 million.
That's close. It's real close.
Ratings. So I said 1 million or whatever. So ratings were up compared to the final for the USFL and the UFL title deciders. So yeah, that's cool. I mean, like viewership's up. Obviously, spring football works. Some of the guys are actually getting signed.
The Lions signed that kicker
Yep.
from Michigan. The dude that's kicking 60-yard field goals, I think backwards. Like
kicking
it backwards. The dude was just ice in his veins. It just kept hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. And like the whole time, like everyone in all my Lions groups are like, we need to sign this guy now.
Yeah, especially if you do it. You got your indoors. You can just kick it. I don't know how fucking far you can get indoors.
Probably a million miles.
A million miles.
Yeah.
But I mean, I watched it every time it was on, like on like a Saturday or Sunday. I'm in the garage screwing around, or I'm on the couch just trying to relax. I would fire it up and watch a little bit. It's always cool. I mentioned it too. You get the mics, you get the referee mics, the review mics, the coaches. You know, there's a bunch of hot mics. It's quite fun to watch.
Speaking of mics,
the quality's not terrible.
Did you see Kiki Hernandez for the Dodgers? He was mic'd up during a game. I think it was like last week, and they were interviewing him while he's out there at third base. And the ball's hit to him, and they're like, "Oh, well, hold on a second, talking to him while the plays," and he makes an error. While
Jesus,
he's,
see, Josh Young didn't make an error. He filled the ball cleanly, made a hell of a play. Actually, he's like, "Oh, guys, got to get this one," and then perfect cross-body throw. That's just a difference in caliber of play.
And then, of course, everybody in LA was like, "Why are we interviewing these guys while they're in the field playing?" Right? Which I mean, okay,
you tell me you can't field a grounder with someone on the phone. You know what I mean? That's just ridiculous. But yeah, no, some people don't like that bit. I like it. I think it's fun.
I don't mind it.
It's usually like on Sunday Night Baseball or something like that.
I think it was Sunday night on ESPN.
The chances of you getting a ball hit to you are slim, but then it's happened a handful of times this year. Most players just kind of deal with it, but then you got, an error from Kiki. I'm sure it's not his first of the year, so.
No, it won't be his last.
Yeah, it won't. And it won't be interviewed during them. So, but I don't have a problem. I actually really enjoy it. I think it's fun. I think it's fun for, like, say, young fans.
I like when they're talking to the pitcher that's not pitching, like the starter who's not pitching that day, and he's sitting there, in the dugout, right? And they're talking to him while the play's going on, and he's talking about what the pitchers are doing out there, giving you a little bit more insight on things.
Yeah.
That I do enjoy.
Right. So, that little bit, behind the curtain.
A little bit of extra.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But then you have something like what the NBA was doing during the finals, where they had 12 players.
Yeah, I didn't care about that.
You got Paul. So Paul George got roasted online because.
When doesn't he?
Well, because he's sitting there, he's part of the pregame show, right? Mm-hmm. They got him on there, and he makes a comment about how this is his first NBA Finals appearance. No, it's not. It's not your first NBA Finals appearance because you're not playing. Sorry, you still haven't made it to the finals, buddy. Yeah. But yeah, no, of course, Twitter just went off on that.
Yeah, right? Of course. Twitter's as toxic as you can make it.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. Everybody bitches about it. Some people bitch about it, but I actually enjoy it for the most part. So,
yeah.
Big fan.
Huge fan.
Yeah. I like X.
Instagram's also toxic as well, right?
Yeah, hell, they talk about Instagram was the number one app deleted in 2023.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I really don't even. I only have it for our accounts. That's it. Other than that, I really don't give a shit about it either because it's trash. Meta's just failing, I think, right now. They're spiraling. They don't know what to do. They got caught also censoring a bunch of shit. And of course, what are we doing? It's an election year again, so we're gonna find out what all that shit they're gonna do, and they're always listening. They're the biggest spy app in the world next to TikTok, so it is what it is.
Yeah, one's Russia and one's China. So, who are you more scared of?
I have an equal fear, I think, for both of them. A healthy fear of both of them. Like Russia, I'm kind of nervous about. I think China.
Well, China makes all of our electronics.
Yeah, but years ago, you'd be fearful of China if they had those kind of numbers like they have now. But now it's not like a. Yeah, it's electronics. I'm like, well, we'll just have to make some shit over here, I guess.
Yeah,
and everything goes. The cost, everything goes up. And everybody's suddenly like, what the hell? You mean to tell me we all can't have iPhones? Yes. That's exactly what I'm telling you. And you probably shouldn't have a goddamn iPhone anyways, if you can't afford it. Bryson DeChambeau won the U.S. Open. That was fun as shit. I got to watch that while we were out at the breweries and whatnot. And it was tons of fun to watch. That dude stayed there all freaking night after he won. He hung out. He's signing autographs, doing this and that.
Local boy.
He's from Grapevine. Went to SMU because I think they said it because of Stuart Payne. I didn't know Stuart Payne went to or Payne Stewart didn't go. He went to SMU. I was like, I don't remember that, but yeah, it was one of those things where he just hung out. It was a great tournament. It was a fucking tough course, unbelievable course, and how he won it was bonkers as well. He puts it in the woods, gets it out of there, puts it into a bunker, has an amazing up and down out of the bunker, and then taps it in. Rory, he was on the hole before him, missed like a 3.5-foot putt. I mean, it was right freaking there. And they put the graphic up to it. It's like he's made like 476 out of 476.
3-foot or less putts. And of course,
he's shooting 100%, and that son of a bitch rolls to the right. And I was like, oh my!
Well, that's what's going to happen, right?
If you
throw the jinx out there like that, that's definitely what's going to happen.
And good for him. I mean, he won. He's caught some flack and shit over the years, but I think nowadays everybody's like, no, he's actually a pretty decent fella.
Pretty good.
And he's a man of the people type thing, and does a lot of shit that it gets people's attention and whatnot. And like I said, I was like, I wasn't against him winning. I was like, oh shit, that's cool, and good for him.
Yeah,
like for real, it was fun to watch. Another fun U.S. Open to watch. It happens every Father's Day weekend. That's how you know it's good. Yeah.
All right, didn't know that. And then you had Tiger gets his exception.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, he gets there's 20 tournaments a year that he has the exception for exceptional lifetime achievement. Yeah, the guy's arguably one of the best golfers of all time. Doesn't get to play as much, so he doesn't qualify for a lot of these tournaments. So you just say, you know what? If you want to play, you can play.
Yeah, I mean, who do you think's been selling all these tickets for all these goddamn years?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not to mention he went to bat for the PGA with the whole Live thing, right? Live was rumored to offer him like $8 billion or something absurd like that.
I would have cashed that check in a second.
Oh, right.
Because you don't even have to play that often.
Wait a minute. You mean I only have to play 3 rounds?
Yeah.
And there's no cuts?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Isn't he the golfer that signed something for a disabled kid in the crowd while playing, then went and high fives the rest of the crowd?
Yeah. He stopped. He walked by. It was a kid. I don't know if it was like ALS or whatever, but yeah, the kid, he went by, gave him a high five, signed his hat. That's one of the things. He actually interacts with the crowd a lot during the tournament. So he is like high fiving dudes, going to the next frickin' hole and shit.
Right.
And when he makes a putt, he is like, come on, let's go. I mean, he's
really
a
man of the people.
He has turned into that guy.
Some would say he's the Allen of the PGA Tour. He's a man of the people. He does it for the people.
Finishes dead last.
I do. Hey, everything I do is for the people.
But he also, I think it was a couple weeks ago, where he tossed the ball to a kid, oh, here you go, whatever. Some asshole snagged it and like took off and goes, hey. God, that son of a bitch, give him the ball.
Right.
I
wasn't throwing it to you, drunk ass.
Yeah. And so sure as shit, he got the damn ball back. And so that's where I think he's, the turns started coming around again. And, he did this again. He, like I said, he interacts with people throughout the tournament. And yeah, he was, there was that kid in the wheelchair or whatever. That was like, oh man, look at him, stopping down. He's playing. He's stopping down on his way to the next hole to say hi, to sign something.
Make that kid's life, right? Yeah. Make his year, make his day,
But yeah.
That's one thing that I think has been real cool. Like you've seen with a lot of professional athletes, like when they're trying to toss something out there to, a kid and some jerk grabs it. Like you see, did you see there was I can't remember what team it was, but like in hockey where the guy was tossing the puck and some jerk grabbed it, right? And so what the player do, he went and grabbed a stick, signed the stick, and gave it to them to give to the kid. So the kid got a stick then.
Yeah, walk it over to him. Yeah.
Go hand this to this kid, yeah.
Yep.
Golf could use that kind of player, give the crowd something to actually be involved with. Yeah.
And he has been. He's been involved or whatever. I enjoy golf for what it is and whatever. And, I've been to golf tournaments that I've had a lot of fun, just being there and seeing these guys because you're 10 feet from them. They're teeing off, and whatnot. I don't need the interaction. I don't kind of want the interaction either, but, an animated player that's like super excited, super jacked about just making a putt. Well, he was fired.
I mean, if I'm standing in the crowd and I'm towards the edge and they're walking by and I stick my hand out for a high five, give me a high five.
Give me a high five.
I'll root for you.
A high five.
You don't give me a high five, I'm going to put a curse on you.
What's the curse on God?
You don't leave someone hanging.
You are the worst.
I'm not the worst. The guy, if I stick my hand up for a high five and you walk away and don't give me a high five, you're the worst.
People.
You're the worst. You don't leave people hanging.
Oh God.
You don't leave people hanging.
Fine.
It's just not the way the world works. Okay.
Oh Jesus. I guess you're right.
Hey.
I mean, you're always right, aren't you?
I mean,
Look at you.
it's backed by science and numbers.
Ugh.
So,
All right.
but yeah. We got one last thing to cover.
All right.
And I know you're super excited about this one.
Probably not, unless it's about that Vergara, Sofia Vergara. I can talk about her for a little bit.
Rumor has
Bangs
it.
or no bangs?
Rumor has it, Hawk Tuah. Just saying.
Yeah, buddy.
We have a new host of the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh my God.
Pat Sajak has walked away after 41 years.
I didn't watch his farewell speech. Did you?
No,
I didn't.
but you know he did his final show, and then they cut an ad. They didn't do it on the final show, but they cut an ad with him and Vanna White announcing Ryan Seacrest as the new host.
Is
of Wheel
Vanna
of Fortune.
staying around?
Vanna's staying around. She just signed a contract to stay on for a couple more years.
Damn. I guess you wouldn't want to just cut them both because they're such staples of that show. So it's like, Sajak's retiring.
Yeah.
So you don't want, But yeah, I mean, she's going to be gone a couple years later.
Yeah. She just signed a new contract. I think she's got 2 or 3 years left on her on the contract that she just signed.
That guy's a whip, man. I don't want to. Like, I probably won't even watch the Wheel of Fortune anymore.
When was the last time you watched the Wheel of Fortune?
Yesterday. Yeah, he was still. Pat Sajak was still on it. When's he done?
Last Friday. So
No, I watched it yesterday. He was still there.
okay, so that was a rerun.
I mean, I watched 6:30 on CBS.
Okay,
That's when
I'm
it comes
just
on.
telling you.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the only time they show it.
The final episode aired last Friday.
No, man.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they recorded it last Friday. I don't know. I heard about the speech though, but yeah, no, I watch it every day on. Well, not every day, but every couple times a week, handful of times a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 6:30 on CBS. God damn it! I told you what
All
it was.
right, all right.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I mean, how cool would it be if John Daly walked back and spilt his beer on you, then changed his cigarette hand and high fived you, dude? That'd be freaking awesome. Yeah, you butchered it for sure, B. But we fight through it. We fight through it.
John
You're one of the good ones. I'll fight through yours. Other people, I'll read it as you type, and you just deal with it.
John Daly's, he's good. He's a good dude. I like watching him play.
You want to hang out with John Daly? Just go Masters Week. Just go to Hooters.
Yeah. Well, if you're lucky, I mean, that place is bonkers. When he's down there. That's your chance to hang out with him. What a play! Holy moly, what a play! But yeah. I mean, I'd like to hang out with John Daly, have a couple drinks.
Who won it?
I mean, if I got a chance to play around with him, that'd be amazing. Sit out there and screw around. I mean, he's going to play barefoot, so I don't have to worry about shoes. I get to play barefoot too.
Okay.
He's in the fairway though, so now I got to walk to the rough or whatever. I've been hitting it pretty straight lately though.
Oh yeah,
feel pretty good.
Feeling pretty good. I'm 100% confident in the fact that if you teed off with John Daly, you would shank every single shot you took.
Well, I wouldn't bring out the driver. I think I'd have to go real conservative, like a 3 or 4 iron.
Like you're going to use your putter.
Putt. Probably get done with the putter.
I'm 450 out. I think I could put this one in.
Get that 3 iron out. Well,
but John Daly would appreciate bits though.
Yeah. Well, I'd probably play left-handed then. How about that?
Okay.
Like, hey, I'll play lefty, buddy. It's no big deal. Just I'd end up
Putting
putting one off like the.
Just call me Phil. I got this.
Yeah, I'd rocket one off a ball washer and drill me right in the forehead. Birmingham, Alabama for celebrity pro-ams. Yeah. He does a lot of that. Him and his kid play a lot of those tournaments or whatever, father-son pro-ams and stuff like that. You can go see him play. I mean, he'll play big events as well. He generally doesn't make the cut. But he's still fun to watch. He somehow gets the exception to ride around on a damn golf cart. But his caddy's got to carry his bag. So he's tooting around with a Diet Dr. Pepper in his hand, Diet Coke, whatever it is, and a cigarette and a Morris bar, driving with his damn legs. And his damn caddy's got to, hoof it. Sorry, son of a.
So great. I'm just John Daly is a national treasure.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
He's just
keep him around as long as possible. I know we're putting the curse on him now, but I just say, hang in there, man. I think we did that with Betty White.
No, you don't we. There's no we involved in that. You killed Betty White.
No, I know what? Don't say that out loud like that. I did not. She died peacefully in her home.
For murder from you.
God, shut up. I was not in the area.
It's well documented on the show.
No, it's not. I loved her. She was a national treasure.
And you killed her.
She was a nice lady. I'm about to go out back and have me a smoke. We're going to watch the big inning and try to put some more stupid bets out there before everything ends. And then, So let's get the hell out of here.
Man.
Put your cans on.
All right, let's get your cans on. Cans on. But you know what, guys? Thank you for hanging out with us. We definitely appreciate you. If you hadn't had a chance to, go check out the SB Fantasy Football Podcast. We went live earlier today talking our top 32 quarterbacks for this year. A lot of hot sports opinions in there. A lot of fun. Check out the SB Baseball Podcast. Check out the Ranger Roundup. All that fun stuff. But we love you guys. We appreciate you. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the Strikeout Beer Podcast.